in before most of the streamers and the commentary videos and the reaction videos on things of this nature. Maybe. I'm not too sure. It takes me a while to put this out and edit it and stuff. Can we talk about the Ruth Bader Ginsburg statue that's just gone up outside an appellate court? Articles have come out in a flurry saying that it is a mockery, and there are people saying that it's Medusa-esque. I don't think it looks like Medusa. Look a little bit closer. It has freaking ram's horns. This is a Baphomet. The position of the hair, or the Medusa snakes as people think, they're halfway back on the head, kind of going backwards and then curling. That's a ram's head. So I started looking at it, and yeah, it looks a bit occulty. Okay, fine, let's have a look. Let me have a look at the arms. I mean, if they're like in an above so below kind of position, then hell yeah, that's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? But I looked, the bitch has no arms. She has wires. People are saying it's tentacles. The bottom part looks like tentacles or tree roots, and they're sort of going into or coming out of a lotus flower. But the arms, for lack of a better word, arms, that looks like wires. It's actually kind of looking like a nod to a combination of this Baphomet kind of character as well as a transhumanist kind of agenda. And it kind of looks like freaks run the world. Look around you, it's kind of, maybe it is reflective of the times that we're in. I will say the statue has booty, which is nice. I would say it's better than mine at this point. I haven't really seen it from behind though, but the hips are like pow! So that's nice. But it doesn't really bear much resemblance to the lady it's supposed to represent. I mean, I googled a bunch of younger pictures of her and I don't see it. And I love art. To me, this is kind of, it has like a Oscar kind of statue looking vibe to it, as well as taking into account some of the sculptures and effigies and stuff coming out of ancient Egypt with how smooth it all is and how it's like a gold statue. It also has some Geiger-esque kind of vibes to me, with the wires and the weird kind of head and everything. It reminds me of Geiger stuff, Aliens franchise stuff. So it's kind of interesting and cool. It probably belongs in some kind of futuristic movie in the background outside some tower, but not outside a courtroom in 2023. Or does it? I think it's very wise to sort of realize that even if you don't believe in occult symbology or you don't know enough about that kind of side of the world, that a lot of these people do. And they're perpetuating things that previously you might have thought were a myth or a superstition. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like this statue isn't appropriate for sitting outside an appellate court and representing an old woman that did not look like this at all. The 54-year-old Pakistani American artist has said that it's about the patriarchy. I was going to say patriarchy. Goodness, it's so early in the morning. I need my coffee. Joke, I don't drink that shit. I do see how it does look fierce. It looks freaking scary. And that's how most of the third wave feminists are. Well, all of them are. You don't really want to have a conversation with them because they will turn your ass to stone. Whether it's from being so aesthetically displeasing or just their opinion or their smell. Sorry, you know what you are. Come on. Wrapping it up, it's a very short episode just to make a commentary on it because I can. Because my eye was drawn to it and the story behind it. I appreciate art. I think this is great. It just kind of belongs on a movie set rather than in front of a court. And if the artist just made it because it's art, don't forget that your art can still be used to perpetuate a kind of atmosphere or an agenda that maybe you didn't think of. Art can be interpreted in different ways by different people. And if you're being commissioned to do certain things, or if you've had a piece of your art that was, I don't know, controversial, or maybe not even, it just happens to look like a freaking Baphomet, and someone pays you a great deal of money to put it in front of one of the pillars of Western society, I don't know, kind of a bit strange. You gotta wonder, you gotta think. Don't want to be one of those people that's asking you to sub and like, but if you feel like commenting or liking, that would help me out. It'll give me the power to do more of these episodes.